Welcome to Dreaxiagourmet audio stream. Complete recipe on how to make homemade Alfredo sauce at DreaxiaGourmet.com. Links in the description below. Title of the article: How to make homemade Alfredo sauce. Table of contents. 1. Introduction. 2. Gathering ingredients. 3. Serving size. 4. Kitchen materials needed. 5. Step-by-step preparation, Alfredo sauce recipe. 1. Start with melting butter in a saucepan. 2. Add minced garlic and cook until fragrant. 3. Incorporate heavy cream and bring to a gentle simmer. 4. Gradually whisk in grated Parmesan cheese until smooth and creamy. 5. Season with salt, pepper, and optional ingredients, example, nutmeg, herbs. 6. Variations or substitutions for dietary preferences, example, vegan, gluten-free. 6. Tips and tricks for perfect Alfredo sauce. 7. Serving suggestions. 1. Homemade Alfredo sauce into various dishes. 2. Classic fettuccine Alfredo. 3. Chicken Alfredo. 4. Shrimp Alfredo. 5. Alfredo pizza. 6. Alfredo stuffed mushrooms. 7. Side dishes that pair well with Alfredo sauce. 8. Congratulations! Introduction. How to make homemade Alfredo sauce. Alfredo sauce is a beloved Italian creation that has gained worldwide popularity for its creamy and indulgent nature. Originally hailing from Rome, this sauce has captured the hearts and taste buds of food enthusiasts everywhere. Its simplicity and versatility make it a favorite choice for both classic Italian dishes and modern culinary creations. While store-bought Alfredo sauce can be convenient, there's nothing quite like the rich and authentic flavors of homemade Alfredo sauce. Making it from scratch allows you to have complete control over the quality and freshness of the ingredients. You can customize the sauce to suit your taste preferences and dietary needs, making it a healthier and more personalized option. Plus, the process of creating homemade Alfredo sauce is surprisingly easy, requiring only a handful of ingredients and minimal cooking time. Prepare to embark on a culinary adventure that will transport your taste buds to Italy. This article will guide you through the step-by-step process of creating the most luscious and velvety homemade Alfredo sauce. You'll be delighted by the sheer deliciousness of the final product, as it coats your favorite pasta or accompanies other delectable dishes. And fear not, because despite its gourmet reputation, making homemade Alfredo sauce is a simple and straightforward endeavor that anyone can master. Gathering ingredients. To create a delectable homemade Alfredo sauce, you'll need the following key ingredients. Butter. Unsalted butter forms the rich and flavorful base of the sauce. Typically, 4 tablespoons, 1/2 stick, of butter is sufficient for a standard recipe serving 4 people. Garlic. Freshly minced garlic adds a fragrant and savory note to the sauce. 2 to 3 cloves, finely minced, should be enough for a balanced taste. Heavy cream. This indulgent ingredient lends the sauce its luxurious and creamy texture. For a classic Alfredo sauce recipe, you'll need about 1 cup, 240 milliliters, of heavy cream. Parmesan cheese. Grated Parmesan cheese, preferably freshly grated, provides the distinct tangy and nutty flavor that Alfredo sauce is known for. Around 1 cup, 120 grams, of grated Parmesan cheese will suffice, though you can adjust the amount based on your preference for cheesiness. Salt and pepper. Season to taste with kosher salt and freshly ground black pepper. Begin with a pinch of each and adjust according to your palate. When it comes to creating a truly exceptional homemade Alfredo sauce, the quality of your ingredients plays a vital role. Choosing for high-quality, fresh ingredients will result in a sauce that is bursting with flavor and has a superior texture. Look for unsalted butter made from cream, preferably from a trusted local source. Fresh garlic will impart a more vibrant taste compared to prepackaged, minced garlic. Similarly, using freshly grated Parmesan cheese will ensure a more authentic and robust flavor. Serving size. The quantities mentioned above are suitable for approximately 4 servings. You can scale the recipe accordingly if you require more or fewer servings. Kitchen materials needed. In addition to the ingredients, you'll require a few essential kitchen materials to ensure a smooth and successful preparation of homemade Alfredo sauce. Gather the following items before you begin. Saucepan. A medium-sized saucepan will be your main cooking vessel for the sauce. Opt for a saucepan with a heavy bottom, as it provides even heat distribution and prevents scorching. Whisk or wooden spoon. Choose a whisk or a wooden spoon for stirring and combining the ingredients. Whisks work well for achieving a smoother texture, while wooden spoons are great for gentle stirring and preventing sauce sticking to the bottom. Grater. A cheese grater is essential for grating the Parmesan cheese. Use a fine grater or microplane for finer and more even cheese shreds, resulting in a smoother sauce. Cutting board and knife. A cutting board and a sharp knife will come in handy for mincing fresh garlic. Mince the garlic finely to release its full flavor into the sauce. Measuring cups and spoons. Use measuring cups and spoons to accurately measure the ingredients, especially for butter, cream, and grated Parmesan cheese. Precise measurements ensure consistent results. Serving dish and pasta bowl. Prepare a serving dish or a pasta bowl to hold the finished Alfredo sauce. Choose for a dish that can accommodate the quantity of sauce you'll be making. Optional microplane or nutmeg grater. If you plan to include a pinch of nutmeg in your Alfredo sauce, having a microplane or nutmeg grater on hand will help you grate fresh nutmeg directly into the sauce for enhanced flavor. Optional fine mesh strainer. While not necessary, a fine mesh strainer can be useful for removing any lumps or clumps that may form while whisking the sauce. This step ensures a smoother texture. Remember to ensure all your kitchen materials are clean and ready for use before starting the cooking process. Having these essential tools at your disposal will make the preparation of homemade Alfredo sauce more convenient and enjoyable. Step-by-step preparation, Alfredo sauce recipe. Start with melting butter in a saucepan. In a medium-sized saucepan over medium heat, melt the unsalted butter until it's fully melted and begins to sizzle approximately 2 minutes. Add minced garlic and cook until fragrant. Add the minced garlic to the melted butter and sauté it for about 1 to 2 minutes until it becomes fragrant. Stir occasionally to prevent burning. Incorporate heavy cream and bring to a gentle simmer. Pour the heavy cream into the saucepan with the melted butter and garlic mixture. Stir well to combine. Increase the heat to medium-high and bring the mixture to a gentle simmer. Stir occasionally to prevent scorching. This step usually takes around 3 to 4 minutes. Gradually whisk in grated Parmesan cheese until smooth and creamy. Reduce the heat to medium-low. Begin whisking in the grated Parmesan cheese gradually, allowing it to melt into the sauce before adding more. Continue whisking until the cheese is fully melted and the sauce becomes smooth and creamy. This process usually takes 2 to 3 minutes. Season with salt, pepper, and optional ingredients, example, nutmeg, herbs. Season the sauce with salt and pepper to taste. Stir well to incorporate the seasoning. If desired, add optional ingredients like a pinch of freshly grated nutmeg or a sprinkle of herbs like parsley or basil. Stir again to distribute the flavors evenly. Variations or substitutions for dietary preferences, example, vegan, gluten-free. Vegan variation. To make a vegan Alfredo sauce, substitute the butter with vegan butter or margarine, use a plant-based heavy cream substitute, such as coconut cream or cashew cream, and opt for a vegan Parmesan cheese alternative made from nuts or nutritional yeast. Gluten-free variation. Ensure all the ingredients you use, including the butter, heavy cream, and grated Parmesan cheese, are certified gluten-free. Additionally, use gluten-free pasta or other gluten-free dishes to serve the Alfredo sauce with. Tips and tricks for perfect Alfredo sauce. To prevent the sauce from curdling or separating, ensure that your butter, heavy cream, and Parmesan cheese are all at room temperature before starting the cooking process. Whisk the sauce continuously while adding the Parmesan cheese to ensure it melts evenly and incorporates smoothly into the sauce. This helps to create a creamy and luxurious texture. Be careful not to overheat the sauce once the cheese has been added. Excessive heat can cause the sauce to become grainy or oily. Maintain a gentle simmer and stir regularly to prevent scorching. If you find that your sauce is too thick, you can add a little more heavy cream to thin it out. Alternatively, if the sauce is too thin, continue simmering it gently to allow some of the moisture to evaporate and thicken the sauce. When tossing the cooked pasta with the Alfredo sauce, consider reserving a small amount of the pasta cooking water. The starchy water can be added to the sauce gradually, if needed, to achieve a desired consistency. Add a dash of freshly ground black pepper, a pinch of nutmeg, or a sprinkle of dried herbs like thyme or parsley to enhance the flavor of your Alfredo sauce. Be mindful not to overpower the delicate taste of the Parmesan cheese. To make your Alfredo sauce more substantial and nutritious, consider incorporating cooked chicken, shrimp, or sautéed vegetables like mushrooms or spinach. This not only adds flavor but also makes the dish more satisfying and well-rounded. For an extra burst of flavor, infuse the butter with aromatics like rosemary, sage, or crushed garlic cloves before starting the sauce. Remove the aromatics before adding the other ingredients to the saucepan. While Parmesan cheese is the traditional choice for Alfredo sauce, you can experiment with other cheeses like Asiago, Pecorino Romano, or a blend of your favorites to add complexity and unique flavors. By sharing expert tips for texture, advice on adjusting the consistency, and suggesting creative ways to enhance the flavor profile, readers will gain valuable insights to perfect their homemade Alfredo sauce and explore different variations and customizations to suit their tastes. Serving suggestions. Homemade Alfredo sauce into various dishes. Classic fettuccine Alfredo. Cook approximately 8 ounces, 225 grams, of fettuccine pasta according to package instructions. Toss the cooked pasta with about 1 cup, 240 milliliters of homemade Alfredo sauce. This serves 2 to 4 people. Garnish with freshly chopped parsley or basil. Chicken Alfredo. Sauté 2 to 3 seasoned chicken breasts or 1 pound, 450 grams, of grilled chicken strips. Serve the cooked chicken over a bed of pasta coated with about 2 cups, 480 milliliters, of Alfredo sauce. Top with a sprinkle of grated Parmesan cheese and chopped chives. This serves 2 to 4 people. Shrimp Alfredo. Sauté approximately 1 pound, 450 grams, of shrimp in garlic and butter until cooked through. Combine the cooked shrimp with about 2 cups, 480 milliliters, of Alfredo sauce and serve over pasta. Garnish with a squeeze of fresh lemon juice and chopped parsley. This serves 2 to 4 people. Alfredo pizza. Use about 1 cup, 240 milliliters, of Alfredo sauce as a base instead of tomato sauce for a medium-sized pizza crust. Top with about 1 cup, 120 grams, of cooked chicken, sliced mushrooms, and 1 to 2 cups, 240 to 480 grams, of mozzarella cheese before baking until golden and bubbly. This serves 2 to 4 people. Alfredo stuffed mushrooms. Fill approximately 12 large mushroom caps with a mixture of about 1 cup, 240 milliliters, of Alfredo sauce, half a cup, 60 grams, of breadcrumbs, and a quarter cup, 30 grams, of cooked bacon or sautéed spinach. Bake at 375 degrees Fahrenheit 190 degrees Celsius for 15 to 20 minutes until the mushrooms are tender and the filling is golden brown. This serves 4 to 6 people. Side dishes that pair well with Alfredo sauce. Steamed or sautéed vegetables. Serve a side of colorful steamed or sautéed vegetables like broccoli, asparagus, or peas to add freshness and balance to the richness of the Alfredo sauce. Garlic bread. Toasted garlic bread or crusty Italian bread makes a delectable accompaniment to soak up the creamy sauce. Caesar salad. A crisp Caesar salad with its tangy dressing and crunchy croutons provides a refreshing contrast to the richness of the Alfredo sauce. Creamy potato gratin. Creamy potatoes with herbs like rosemary or thyme as a hearty and satisfying side dish to complement the indulgent Alfredo sauce. Grilled or roasted meats. A classic herb roasted lamb. Pair the Alfredo sauce with grilled or roasted meats like chicken, steak, or pork chops for a satisfying and complete meal. Congratulations! Congratulations, not only you have learned how to make homemade Alfredo sauce but also how to pair it other dishes and elevate it to complete deliciousness. So, roll up your sleeves, gather your ingredients, and embark on a culinary adventure to create your very own velvety, luscious, and unforgettable homemade Alfredo sauce. Your taste buds will thank you. Happy eating! From